There is a new episode of the DJ's Aviation podcast covering all the latest aviation news from this week. You can check it out on your preferred streaming platform, whether that's Spotify, Apple, or Google. Airbus reported their 2022 orders and deliveries only a handful of days ago, and that was featured on the channel if you haven't seen that video already. With that news came also the news that the manufacturer saw a couple of new orders for December alongside cancellations for aircraft. Lease Corporation International, or more commonly referred to as LCI, is an aviation leasing company based out of Dublin, Ireland, that announced that it had cancelled 17 A220-300 orders. This now shows that the LCI backlog with Airbus has diminished to 0. Meanwhile, Macquarie Financial Holdings also cancelled a singular A220-300. Air Finance, as they're known, is a global aviation lessor that provides aircraft and also capital to airlines. While reporting aircraft cancellations, a very common occurrence at the end of each calendar year, Airbus also saw new orders. For example, 16 total widebody orders came in December of 2022 alone for the European plane maker. Notably, 4 units were confirmed from an unidentified customer for the newly launched A350 freighter. The A350F will enter into service midway through this decade and be a modern freighter solution for companies. With many freighters now entering into the final stages of their life or already being retired, companies are plotting ways to phase out the plane. And with new freighter solutions coming to the market, it's an essential period for these companies to evaluate their fleet and potentially invest in newer aircraft and technology if the money is there. The A350F is hoping to be one of those very solutions, and thus far has accumulated 24 net orders, behind the 777-8F, which was certainly aided by a large commitment from Qatar Airways. Alongside a commitment for the A350F, another company announced orders for 2 of the A350-900s, that being the passenger variant. So it was certainly a busy month for the A350 program. In this case, though, of the passenger variant, we did not have a name attached. We will probably find that out in due course. CIT Leasing also announced that they had ordered 10 A330-900s, part of the wider A330neo family. This is a re-engined option to the classic A330 series. The -900 thus far has actually been overwhelmingly more successful than the smaller -800. However, Airbus is, you could say, lucky with this program, that it doesn't need 1,000 orders or so to break even. The beauty of the new engine option, or Neo, is that it is a re-engine of an existing airframe, making development costs relatively low compared to the price that would be accumulated for a clean sheet design like that of the A350. New orders from unidentified customers and also cancelled ones from leasing companies / financial firms isn't entirely uncommon and shouldn't be a cause for concern of those programs, with them all being in a very strong position, especially the A220, which has experienced remarkable growth globally in its sector. If you have any thoughts on the orders, potentially who you believe committed to those A350Fs, do let me know down below in the comments. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Do take care and be safe, and I will indeed see you next time.